Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where spec sheets aren't just read out loud, they're put under the microscope, where glossy press images get stripped down by the lens of reality, and where every car, whether it's a budget commuter, a family crossover, or a tech-packed luxury EV, has to earn its reputation. Today, we're diving into one of the most important vehicles in Tesla's lineup, the 2026 Tesla Model Y. It's the car that has carried Tesla into the mass-market spotlight, outselling rivals left and right, and now in its latest evolution, Tesla is refining the formula even further. But the real question is, has Tesla done enough to keep the Model Y ahead in a sea of new electric crossovers? Let's find out. Exterior from the front. The 2026 Model Y doesn't look radically different, but the updates are subtle and intentional. Tesla has slightly sharpened the headlights, giving them a sleeker, more aggressive shape compared to the softer look of the outgoing model. The bumper has been redesigned with smoother lines and better aero efficiency, helping the car slice through the air with less drag. It's not trying to be flashy. In fact, Tesla's design philosophy has always leaned toward minimalism, but the small refinements do make the car look more modern and clean. The lack of a traditional grille still sets it apart from most competitors, and for 2026, Tesla has improved the front sensors and camera integration so that the hardware blends almost seamlessly into the body. It's one of those faces that doesn't scream for attention but instead looks futuristic and quietly confident. Moving to the side profile, the 2026 Model Y continues with its coupe-like SUV silhouette, but you'll notice improved proportions thanks to subtle tweaks in the panel curves and wheel design. Tesla has introduced new aero wheels with better efficiency, and higher trims now offer a sportier wheel option for buyers who want a more aggressive stance. The flush door handles remain, keeping the body lines clean and aerodynamic, and the glass roof that stretches from front to back still gives the Model Y one of the most airy cabin experiences in its class. One big improvement Tesla has made here is refinement. Road and wind noise has been further reduced thanks to improved glass insulation, and the fit and finish on the 2026 model feels tighter compared to earlier Model Ys, which sometimes suffered from quality control complaints. The side profile is still instantly recognizable, but it's also more polished and mature than before. At the back, Tesla has updated the taillights with a new light signature that's sharper and more distinctive at night. The changes aren't dramatic, but they make the rear look fresher and more upscale. The bumper is slightly reshaped for better aerodynamics, and the rear glass is now paired with a more effective hidden spoiler design that improves downforce without adding bulk. One of the most talked about updates is the integration of new camera placements around the back for Tesla's autopilot and full self-driving systems. Instead of sticking out awkwardly, they're now seamlessly blended into the trim, showing that Tesla is not just updating the looks, but also the functional technology behind the design. Overall, the rear still maintains the clean Tesla look, but it feels more futuristic and complete compared to the earlier versions. Interior. Step inside, and the 2026 Tesla Model Y's interior is exactly what you'd expect from Tesla, a futuristic minimalism, but now with a more premium feel. The centerpiece remains the massive 15.4-inch central touchscreen, but Tesla has refined the interface to make it faster, more responsive, and even more customizable. Almost everything is still controlled through the screen, from climate to driving modes, but now Tesla has introduced more voice control and AI-driven shortcuts to make daily use less distracting. The steering wheel design carries over from the updated Model 3, with touch-sensitive controls and a more futuristic look. But buyers can still opt for a conventional round wheel instead of the controversial yoke. Material quality has seen an upgrade too. Softer vegan leather, real aluminum trim, and sustainable wood accents elevate the cabin, making it feel more in line with premium European rivals. Space remains one of the Model Y's strengths. With its flat floor, generous headroom, and wide seating, it feels bigger on the inside than its exterior footprint suggests. The rear seats offer excellent legroom, and the cargo space, thanks to both the rear trunk and the front is among the best in the electric crossover segment. Tesla also added improved ambient lighting for 2026, giving the interior a warmer, more premium vibe at night. When it comes to performance, Tesla continues to deliver a range of options for different buyers. The base rear-wheel drive Model Y now comes with an updated battery pack, offering improved energy density and efficiency. Range is now rated around 350 miles, which is a solid improvement over the previous generation. The long-range all-wheel drive variant pushes that even further, with close to 390 miles on a single charge under ideal conditions, making it one of the longest range EVs in its class. But for those who care about speed, the performance model still brings the drama. 0 to 60 in around 3.5 seconds puts it right up against some sports cars, while still giving you the practicality of a family crossover. Tesla has also refined the suspension system for 2026, making the ride smoother and more composed, especially at highway speeds. Earlier Model Ys were sometimes criticized for being too stiff, but this update finds a better balance between comfort and sportiness. Handling is confident, the low center of gravity thanks to the battery pack helps it corner flat, and the instant torque still delivers that signature Tesla punch. On the tech side, charging speeds have improved too. With the latest V4 Superchargers, the Model Y can now recover up to 200 miles of range in just about 15 minutes, which makes road trips much more practical. Tesla's software continues to be a major selling point as well, with constant over-the-air updates that improve performance, range, and even add new features months or years after you've bought the car. Pricing for the 2026 Tesla Model Y remains competitive given everything it offers. The base model starts around $47,000, the long range comes in closer to $54,000, and the performance variant pushes to around $61,000 before options or incentives. Considering the advanced tech, the range, and the performance numbers, those prices remain attractive compared to rivals from legacy automakers, many of which are struggling to match Tesla's efficiency and software integration. Of course, Tesla also continues to offer features like full self-driving capability as an expensive add-on, which will push the price higher if you choose it, but even without it, the standard autopilot system is among the best driver assist setups available today. So, after spending time with the 2026 Tesla Model Y, does it still hold its ground as one of the most important EVs on the market? The answer is yes. Tesla hasn't reinvented the wheel here, but it has refined the Model Y into a smarter, more polished, and more competitive crossover. The exterior tweaks sharpen the look. The interior feels more premium than ever, the performance is still thrilling, and the range improvements keep it ahead of many rivals. It may not be perfect as some buyers will still wish for more physical controls inside, and the price can climb quickly with options. But as an all-rounder in the EV world, the Model Y continues to be the benchmark that others are chasing. That wraps up today's review here on Car Flash. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Tesla has done enough to keep the Model Y ahead of the competition, or are rivals finally catching up? Until next time, this is Car Flash, where cars meet reality, and I'll see you in the next review.